Hi, how's it going? Oh, I'm actually feeling quite a bit better today. I think the strep throat is pretty much all gone. I don't feel a thing now, but this flu seems to be lingering. But I just thought I'd show you around outside because last night at 4 o'clock, 4:30 in the morning, it started pouring rain, just pouring rain and pouring for about probably 2 hours and then it stopped. But I just want to show you this. It's melting all the snow out here. This is a lot less than it was yesterday. Melting all this stuff here, and our driveway over here is getting a lot better. It's a little slick right now, but it's melting really, really fast. Come on, girls, come on. Yeah. So basically, what I did, I seem to be going through a lot of firewood. It's crazy, but so I was running low again, and I thought, I can't be stuck again. So I had to muster my strength and everything, and decided I had to go uptown there, grab some more firewood, and just a couple of other items there. But you can see it's this parking lot, I should say, is getting better. It's clearing up. It's a little slick, like I said, in spots, but it's breaking up and melting fast. So hopefully it stays like this. It's actually not bad outside right now. It's a reasonable temperature. It's not warm, but it's not cold, like cold. So anyway, I like I said, went uptown, grabbed a couple things, and I'm just trying to walk without falling on my face here. That's why I'm going slow. But, oh, did I turn my lights off? I don't know if I turned my lights off. Yeah, they're off. But, just so you know, one thing I did get was Vicks Vapor Rub. I'm going to definitely try this out all over my, head area and stuff. But I'm also going to try what somebody suggested by rubbing it all over the soles of my feet and then putting warm socks on and doing that overnight. So I'm going to try that. I got this. And, boy, still coughing a little bit though. But anyway, that's my story so far. And I just thought I'd better film this before it starts getting dark, because it's what time is it? It's 5 to 4, so 4:30 it should be dark around here. So I thought I'd film this right now before it got too late. But another thing too is I don't believe anything happens by chance. Everything happens for a reason. And so I went uptown. I wasn't even going to go, but I decided I better get on my feet. I took a bunch of meds, said I got to go down and do this because I can't run out of wood for one thing. So, and there's a couple of things I need, like the Vicks, because I forgot that the last time. And anyway, I ran into a really good friend of mine who's in the healthcare industry, and she decided to quit the healthcare industry because of the way things are going lately. She's very disgusted with everything that's happening in the healthcare industry, so she's quit. But on top of that, she had a situation. My friend's just showing up here too, so I'm gonna have to put you on hold in a bit and have a chat with him. But anyway, she went through the same process I've been through. I've been kicked out of a lot of places on this island and been homeless a few times, but there was 2 times we were kicked out of units, like apartment units, and they were bought by these real estate slumlords, and they just kick everybody out, and then they jack up the rent about 550% or something like that. It's disgusting. Anyway, long story short, she was kicked out, and they got a storage unit full of a bunch of stuff, and she saw me down the road there, and she pulled over and stopped, and she said, "Hey, do you need all this kind of stuff?" And I was like, "Yeah, I could use all that kind of stuff." And she says, "Well, I'm glad I ran into you because I've been thinking about you, and I think some of the stuff is useful for you, and I've been meaning to talk to you." And I was like, "Yeah, cool." So I went and got it all, and wow, this stuff is crazy, man. I got all this really cool stuff. It's mind-blowing. And like I say, I'm going back to where I said things happen for a reason. I don't think anything happens by chance. It happens for a reason. So I'm gonna actually go and talk to my friend here. We got some things to discuss. I want to show him the stuff going on here, and then I'm gonna show you everything that I got, and hopefully do that before it gets dark. And if it gets too dark, I'll just do that tomorrow in another video or something like that. But anyway, I'm just bringing you up to speed a little bit. So I'm gonna say ciao for now, and we'll catch up in a few minutes once I've had a good convo with my friend here. So we'll talk to you soon. Ciao for now. So my friend is gone now. We had a good chinwag for a bit there. He had to go quick anyway. But so since it's still light enough out, I'm going to show you what we got here. This person had to clean out their locker because they got evicted from slumlords. Anyway, they didn't want to just dump this off to just random anybody and not have it go to good use. They wanted to make sure someone could really use it, and it was really nice. They said that they told me I'm a really good person and they like to, give me stuff. Anyway, I thought that was nice. I've known this lady for a long time, so we're good friends. We also both have a garden uptown. But anyway, get back on track here. One of the things I got was this little portable table here. It's a really good one. It's by Lifetime, and they're actually a really good quality foldable table, and they're really lightweight. Whoops, I'm gonna drop it. Really lightweight, so I can pick it up myself, and it'll be extra fantastic for outside in the summertime, or even this time of year, if I want to do something outside, cook outside, or do just about anything outside. So anyway, and then I got this tarp here too to go kind of with it, in a sense. Really good big tarp, and it's a really good quality one. And I could put a tarp shelter over top in case it's raining, snowing, whatever, and just sit at the table in my chair and do whatever and have it out in the open. That table will almost fit inside my camper just about if I ever need to use a little table inside there for some reason. I don't know, but I've checked it out and it'll pretty much fit right in there. Just that I couldn't keep it up all the time. But anyway, that's one of the things, that and the tarp. And then another thing I've always wanted, because when I was a young kid, I remember my dad having these Coleman stoves, and you use white gas, and you have to, every time the flame goes down, you have to pump them up by hand. And this one is a really old school one. It reminds me of when I was a kid. See, it's got the tank in there, and you have to pull this lever back and forth and pump it. And you use white gas in this. And so I've got this one now, pretty much the original white gas Coleman stove. I've got one that looks almost exactly like this, but it's propane. And then I got my propane fold and go inside that you've seen me cook on all the time. So I've got 3 stoves now, so I don't think I'll run out of something to cook with. And I really like this one because it just reminds me of when I was a kid, and I think that's just fantastic, just fantastic. So I got that. Then also I got this tub full of stuff, and these things are water socks, or whatever they call them. It's got a really solid base on them that you can walk across slippery rocks and everything. It's got the toes in them and everything. These are really good for walking through. You wouldn't want to do it in the winter, but there's a few little items in here like that. And also, I got a folding umbrella. These things are cool. I think they're great because collapsible, I should say. I think these are great because you can put them in the little pocket of the door of the truck, and in case is pouring rain and you have to jump out and you don't want to get soaking wet, you can use that temporarily, jump back in your truck. That's cool. I've wanted one of these again for a long time, so that's cool. And then you just got all sorts of stuff. I've got these really good pair of gloves here. They've been slightly used, but they're in great shape, excellent shape, and I can always use gloves like that, always. And I got a yard fogger. I don't think I'd ever use that one because I'm not big on that kind of stuff, but I suppose it could come in handy. I think I know someone I could give that to. And this, I don't know what's in this. It says face scrap or something. I don't know what it is. I'll have to check what that's in there, but just the container itself is totally useful. I got this little thing. It's coming apart. I tipped it over. It's a mosquito, citronella, mosquito bug thing. And I got this fuel filter funnel, the old school Coleman type for that white gas Coleman stove. So that's cool. I love these things. I think they're great. And I just have so much stuff in here. I have off. Oh, and this is fantastic. It's a sharpening stone for knives, axes, hatchets, whatever. And it's a round one. And I haven't had a sharpening stone in mega years, and I've always wanted to get one, and I just haven't got around to it. And that's perfect. And I like the round ones. They're great. And not quite sure what, I think this is an eye wash thing in case you're out in the bush and you need to wash your eyes or something. I'm not sure. I'll have to look that over. But there's a whole bunch of stuff. They got safety matches in there. This is another container. This is dish soap in there. So cool. But, you know, the containers themselves are fantastic. And these are handle wedges. These are wedges for your axe or your hatchets. You know, in case they start slipping off, you put a new wedge in there. It's, yeah, great, a bunch of little knickknacks and things. Oh, ant out. I don't know if I'd use that at all. I'm not too sure. I'm not big on chemical stuff. But in here is another little hatchet, which is a really good one. I like these ones. These are really good. They're small, they're compact, and they really work well. And they're almost like a hammer too. You can use them as a hammer, and so it helps in splitting things. So that's great. And this is a bag of rope, this yellow rope. Oh, hang on. Come here. Hey! 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 Come here. Come here. I got to get the whistle out because I can't blow. Come here. Come on. Come here. Stay over here. And someone with their dog. That seems to be a problem. Angel, come now. Hang on one second. Okay, sorry for the interruption. Dogs went crazy over that dog coming by. Really nice puppy. I don't know why they can't get their shit together and quit doing that, but it's a project that I'm doing now. Where did I leave off here? Anyway, yeah, there's a bag of rope there. This is really good, the nylon rope. Whole bunch of it. Rope's always handy. I got a really good poncho, rain poncho. That's a really good one, and I got two of them. They're really heavy-duty vinyl ponchos. These are the good ones, not those cheap plastic ones you buy at Walmart or whatever. These ones are really good. So there's that. Oh, I've always wanted one of these for a long time. The old school cast iron frying pan. These are great, especially for camping. This is fantastic. Fantastic. And I got another power cord. I've got a lot of power cords now. And this, I'm going to have to check this. Oh, this is actually a vinyl table cover. So like I can put that over the table, even though the table's plastic, but I can put it over any, let's say wooden table or whatever, any table I want to keep it clean and dry and that. And then this is just, you know, you just wash it with a cloth. So there's that. And then I got a whole bunch of tent pegs in there. Got a new flipper. And I got this really cool whisk and broom, or dustpan and broom, brush. I can't even speak. There's more tent pegs in there. But that's cool. Then this tub's going to be super handy. I've been wanting to get another tub like this for a foot soak, because foot soaks are just fantastic when you run down and everything like that. So that's probably what I'm going to use that tub for, is a foot soak. Now on top of all that, I'm going to throw this all back in here. There we go. On top of that, it's hard to hang on to good tubs and get good tubs, and they're not cheap. But the thing with this one is, look at this, it's hinged. These are great. These are worth their weight just about. Whoops, something's wrong there. Uh-oh. Oh, I twisted it a bit too much or something. It's unsnapped in the center here. This has to snap back on. Anyway, I'll fix that in a second. I don't want to break it. I'll put that together. It's a good tub. I don't want to screw that up. So that's all that stuff for now. On top of that, there's that other tub in there. I don't know if you can see it. I should have got the flashlight. But there's another tub, same size as that. The only thing in that tub is it's a dome tent. It's like a 4-man dome tent, a really, really good quality one. And I actually gave away my last one to someone that actually really needed it, and it was a smaller one, so that's partly why I gave it away. But so this one's going to come in handy. I do love camping in a tent sometimes, even though I got the little tiny house on wheels. That'll come in handy, or I can loan it to somebody or whatnot. It seems every time I try and do something, somebody comes along here and interrupts me. Every time I pull the camera out, everything goes wrong. You know, there was nobody here today at all. And now everybody's showing up. Anyway, let's get on with this. So, on top of that, I got these snipper things, these really good quality, heavy-duty snipper things. Now, I do have a pair of these, but they're old and they're falling apart, and they're kind of hard to work with, but this pair is in really good shape. And these are great for taking branches, tree branches, and snipping them down to lengths for about 6-7 inches long, and perfect size for throwing in my little wood stove if I ever need to just burn regular wood instead of these. Whoa, sorry, I just about fell on my face. Instead of these blocks, if I can go out and grab all those branches, that'll be perfect. It's just that I'm lazy, so I get the wood blocks. And then look at this. I got a really good hatchet with a leather case on it. Trust me, it's a really good quality one. There we go. Really good quality, and it's in really good shape. It's not loose at all, and a lot of times you get stuff like this and they're loose and you have to put the new wedge in the top there. So I got that, and I got this fantastic axe. This is a really good, it needs sharpening. It's kind of dull, it's been used a lot, but it's a really good quality one, and it's got a really good heft to it. It's quite a heavy one, and that's what you need. It's like a splitting axe, if you know what I'm talking about. And it's really solid. It doesn't need wedging. It's not loose in any way, shape, or form. So that's a good one. That'll enhance all the stuff I've got. I can see it's starting to get kind of dark. I can see everything out here, but when I look through the camera lens, I can see it's getting a bit dark and shadowy for you guys. So I'm going to try and move this along real quick here. So another beautiful thing. This is the piece de resistance. This here, two of them, and they're old school. Like old school, but in really good shape. Well, that's the black one. I should show you. The other one is brown. It's probably easier to see. There we go. These are actually... I should have actually... Give me a second. I'll get right back to you. There we go. These are actually sleeping bags. They're 2 sleeping bags. And they're down-filled. They're both down-filled sleeping bags, and they're really great quality. Now, the good thing about these is they're not the mummy bags. I get very claustrophobic in a mummy bag. Like, I feel like I'm stuck and I can't get out, like I'm in a straitjacket. Maybe I should be in one. I don't know. But anyway, there's 2 of them here, so I can double them up, put one inside the other and that. And so down, like if my fire goes out in the night, I don't have to worry. I'll be like toasty warm as heck, and the dogs can climb in underneath with me, and we can be toasty warm, and then just when we wake up, we can get up and throw a jacket on and we can get the fire going again. But these are great to have in case that happens, right? I mean, so far I've been good. I just keep waking up, stoking a fire, going back to sleep. But on top of that, these both have these removable liners and removable washable liners inside them. And so the bags themselves have never actually literally been slept in, and they haven't been used much at all. I've been told they were only used a small number of times or something, and every time they used them, they'd wash these liners. So like they're in great shape, and they're very, very clean, and the bags are totally clean because, like I said, they've never actually been slept in. It's just the liner. They get washed and then they're done. So that is just a huge score in itself. I mean, I've got the wool blankets that Jim and Julie have given me that are just fantastic. They're really warm, but if it gets really brutal, like -10, -12 and stuff like that, you really need to have down. And having 2 of these is just phenomenal and fantastic. And I can't thank this lady enough for all the stuff she's given me. And it's really fantastic. So that's kind of the total end of what I've got. She's going to look through everything more and see if there's anything else she can give me, and that so she doesn't have to, you know, just toss it out to the thrift stores and give it away free, and you know, that sort of thing. Anyway, that is so cool. Now on top of that, when I was uptown, I did a quick stop at the pharmacy to get my Vicks Vapor Rub, but I went into my favorite store there, Heaven on Earth, the natural food store in Qualicum Beach there. And I went in there and I got a whole bunch of veggies. Like, this thing is loaded with veggies. Like, I got green onions, I got purple onions, I've got kale, broccoli, I got all these herbs like basil and all that kind of stuff. And on top of that, and I got peppers, you know, you name it. Any veggie that can go into a veggie soup, I've got it in here. And on top of that, hopefully you can see these. These are peas, really good snow peas, or not, sugar snap peas, I think they're. And those are going to go in there as well. And the thing is I can pop the peas out, throw them in the soup, and I can take the pods, because they're edible pods, and slice them up into bits. So they're, you know, they're more bite size, I guess, and throw those in for the soup as well. But I got tons and tons of stuff in here, just loaded. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a huge pot of vegetable soup again. And then I got it. He gave me a whole bunch of these really, really wonderful, wonderful, juicy, sweet. They're not mandarin oranges, but they're similar. I can't remember what the name of them was, but they're really good. But this thing is so full of vegetable matter and stuff that's all going to go in the soup except for the oranges. And like I was saying, red onion and stuff. And again, the only thing I couldn't get was carrots again. I don't know why. That was weird. I know why. It's because they come in big bags and I can only use a few carrots and the rest of them go off on me. Anyway, I got shallots this time as well. Shallots, they're basically an onion, but they're a special onion. And so I got green onion, I got onion, and I've got the shallots and that. But I mean, like I said, this is full of stuff. Even, oh, I just saw it there, I thought. Even a beautiful little green cabbage. That's going to get sliced up and thrown in there. This is going to be one of the healthiest soups. Oh, and ginger. I got a ton of ginger there too. So it's going to be full of ginger, onion, garlic, and turmeric, and cumin, and all that really good healthy stuff for making you healthy when you're sick and stuff. So that's going to happen. I wish it wasn't so dark now. Man. Now, what I'm going to have to do... hang on, I got to do this again. There, I fixed the tub and got the lid back on there. And I don't know if I'll post this video. If I can't see it myself, I'm not going to post it. So, I don't know, just hope for the best. So, on top of that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you down for a second. There, I'll put you down for a second. There, I hope you can see me now. Anyway, I went to the mailbox quickly too, because it's right across the street from Heaven on Earth, the natural food store. And I checked the mail, and I got some more mail in here, the Baby and Me Tiny House on Wheels. Now, I already, for convenience sake, I already took a knife and I sliced it up here because it was really stuck there, just so I had both my hands free and that. But anyway, I'm hoping you can see all this, and if not, I will do it on another video. But I got another card in here from that same artist. This is the third one now, same artist and same subscriber. And actually, I'm positive I know who it is now. I'm positive I know, because they made a comment and I figured that out. But since they don't seem to like their name attached to anything, I'm not going to tell you guys who it is, because, you know, that's just the way it is. Anyway, I thank you so much, subscriber. And so what they did, they sent me another gift certificate here. It's inside here. I haven't ripped that open yet, but it says on here, it says enjoy a breakfast or lunch at Bailey's on Jensen. Now Bailey's on Jensen, I haven't been there in a few years now, probably maybe even 10 years now. I haven't been there, and every time I've gone there, they have really good coffee for one, and they have really good food there, and I've never been unsatisfied going there. I've always enjoyed it, and I don't know why I haven't been back there in so long, but this is a gift certificate for Bailey's on Jensen there in Parksville, and I'm really going to enjoy this because I know how good it is there. And subscriber, I know who you are. I'm not going to tell everyone, but thank you so much. These cards are fantastic. This artist is just amazing. Amazing. This is a Christmas one. I'm going to have to show you in the daylight. But thank you, subscriber, for that. That's fantastic. Another gift certificate for meals at another special place in our general neighborhood. So anyway, that's basically my day today. And as you can tell by my voice and the speed of my speech, that I seem to be quite a bit better. I am mostly, my throat doesn't hurt anymore. I think my strep throat's gone, which is great because that was excruciating. But I can feel the flu still lingering in my head, so I need to get inside and get the heat going again and get warmed up and make my soup and not chill myself down in that. So here we go again with the dogs. Anyway, I'm going to turn this off now and we'll talk to you soon. Ciao for now.